Hello everybody, how are you doing today? This is actually my first video for YouTube, and I thought I would start off with this new, I don't know what you call it, the Mediapad X2 by Huawei. It's a phone, it's a tablet, it's 7 inches. It's a really interesting, cool device. So this here is the Huawei Mediapad X2. The model number on it is actually GEM702L, and it's champagne gold, 32 gigabytes of ROM and 3 gigabytes of RAM. There is a silver version that has 16 gigs of ROM and 2 gigs of RAM. So I got this a few days ago. I wanted to show you what it looks like. So here we go. Okay, let me turn this around. In here you get the tablet itself, all nice and shiny, gold. It's pretty cool. Instruction booklet. It is actually in several different languages. There is an English version. Charging cable. You do get a pair of headphones with a mic and some media controls. I don't really like them though, because I like the in-ears better. You do unfortunately get I guess it's a European power brick, but I did get an adapter with it, and plus it'll charge like anything else. There's a SIM eject tool here too. You can see that. So let me I'll turn this on. On the side you got power button, volume rocker. It is a dual SIM, so you have a SIM here, which is SIM number 1 down here. SIM 2 is up here. SIM 2 is actually also an SD card tray. So let me start powered up. So a lot of people are saying that this was difficult to use and it didn't have Google Play on it at all. You had to install it yourself, but mine came with Google Play in a sealed box. I didn't have to do anything with it. I believe maybe it's because it's the 702L. I think the 701s are actually the Chinese version that are in Chinese language. This one I didn't actually find anything that was only in Chinese. Everything was right away you could set for your language, and it was pretty good. So this is the opening screen. You can swipe, and this is the launcher on it. It looks like they have gold logos and tabs. I already put some stuff on it, as you can see. Google servers are already there, all your Google stuff that you want. The Google Play Store is on there. Another thing people were saying was that you couldn't see contacts. Contacts came right up with everything I needed. I didn't have to install, they were saying you had to install some other piece of Google software. Maybe it's, like I said, I think this is an international version that was targeted more towards the UK and Europe. So that could be it, I'm not sure. And they were saying also that it was very difficult to change the launcher, because there's with this setup that they have here, there's no app tray. So it's very easy. I downloaded Google Now, and it's very easy to switch that over. Okay, you gotta go into settings, which you'll see. I mean, it's Lollipop on here right now. Like I said, everything's already in English. There's nothing to be nervous about that you're not going to be able to use it, because there's a lot of Chinese on the menus. There's not. So I want to go to my apps here. Oops, wrong one. Manage apps, and default app settings, launcher, Google Home or Google. Okay, Home and Google. So now I have an app tray here. Still keeps their gold icons, which I'm not that big a fan of. But well, let's see here. I'll go over some specs. So it's a 7-inch screen, 1920 by 1200 IPS touch display. It's a 323 pixels per inch display, 450 nits of brightness, which it's pretty good. Like I said, this gold version has 3 gigs of RAM, and like I said, I think the silver has only 2 gigs of RAM, but this one, the gold, 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigabytes of memory built in. It will do up to a 128 gigabyte micro SD card, and like I said, that goes in this top SIM tray here. Pop it out. I think it'll probably work with the 200 gigabyte also, but you know, I don't have it yet, but definitely works with this. So this doubles as a SIM tray and a micro SD. So it'll do 2 SIMs, but obviously if you're using that micro SD, it will only do 1 SIM in the SD card. I don't have my adapter, so right now this is actually, the SIM is actually it's a micro SIM, and I only have a nano SIM. I do have an adapter, but I unfortunately didn't bring it with me, so I can't throw a SIM card in there. But I like I said, I've used it on AT&T and works perfectly fine. The call quality is pretty good. The speaker phone on it is pretty good. It's 1 speaker on the rear here, which, you know, 2 would of course be better, but 1, I mean, it's loud enough. The charging port is a little strange. It's off to the side. Got a microphone there. Again, SIM tray 1, volume rocker, power button, SIM tray 2, and micro SD slot. Up top, you got a headphone jack, microphone, and some sensors. You got camera on here, which the camera is 13 megapixels on the rear, 5 megapixels on the front. It says it has DTS sound technology. I use my headphones on it, so it seems pretty good. But the real selling point of this tablet slash phone is that it has a 5,000 milliamp battery. So I mean, the battery life on this is incredible. I've gotten you can see my battery there. I had it charged yesterday. I watched probably 3 hours video, and it, you know, barely went down at all. So I'm really happy with that. I'm really excited about that. It is, you know, it is a large device. If you want to use it as a phone, that's that's up to you. I really wanted it as like a backup device, but a tablet I could always have with me in my back pocket, because it's 7 inches, so it's not incredibly large, but it's definitely larger than a you know, an iPhone 6 Plus or an Edge Plus, where it's, you know, less than 6 inches. So I mean, you get full real estate. The one thing that's strange is, although it's a tablet, if you go like that, it might be a setting, but you would think that would change, you know, orient itself as a tablet, but it doesn't. That might be a setting that I just haven't found yet. I'm not sure. So another thing with the Huawei is that it does have a case where it'll cover it up, and the cover will have a flap here that will let you quickly answer the phone. But I don't have it yet. I bought this really cheap case off of Amazon, which, you know, I get one of these for just about every tablet I have. It's real cheap, works real well. Just pop everything in here. But I can show you that setting. So if you're going to settings, and I probably won't remember where this is. Let's see if it's in here. No. There's a setting that you can turn that the phone thing on, so that it'll pop up in a little window if you have the cover closed. I actually ordered that cover, but I just haven't gotten it yet. Maybe I'll show you more when I get it, and, you know, have have my SIM card in there. But right now, this is a simple little cover. You know, let's just put it in portrait here, which is cool for, you know, for watching a movie or whatever. You know, it works awesomely. I'm really happy with it. I think that I do actually see that there's a Huawei it's called a P8 Max, which is 6.8 inch display, and it's, you know, it's supposed to be thinner, faster. I might look at that when that comes out, but I'm not sure. But like I said, this is a fantastic device. It's the Wi-Fi here in this building that's horrible, so it's not connecting right away to HBO Go. Oh, there it goes. But it's, you'll see it's slow, but it's not the device itself. It's the signal here in the building. Even though it says it's got all the bars, but it's just not strong enough. Not really enough bandwidth for video. I don't know if there's anything else I can show you. Like I said, when I have my adapter, maybe I'll shoot another video that'll show the you know, the phone features. I can show you. Let's see where the dialer is here and show what the dialer looks like. Dialer. So I mean, it's simple. It's straightforward. One thing that was kind of cool was the notification tray here. It's got this like little timeline that shows what's going on. Shortcuts. There's these are customizable, so you can move around and all that stuff. Notifications, like I said, this is interesting. I haven't seen that yet. It's a product of their overlay, which I think is called EMU. It's pretty nice. When you charge it, also you get like, there'll be like a little circular thing that says the percentage charging, and a green light will go around it, which is, you know, it's just a little kind of neat interface thing. So that is my initial review of the Huawei Mediapad X2 in gold. I really hope you liked this. My first video, so bear with me guys, but I enjoyed it and I'll try to do some more. Okay, thanks.